Very good morning to all. See today's problem. We have to pass journal entries. Pass the journal entries from the following. January 1st, started business with cash rupees 3 lakhs. Second, Mahesh, the owner, sold his personal car and invested rupees 1 lakh into business. Fifth, deposited into bank rupees 1,50,000. Seventh, machinery purchased rupees 75,000. 8th, purchased furniture from Shaha Traders rupees 12,000. 10th, goods purchased for rupees 15,000. 12th, goods costing rupees 30,000 purchased from Abhijit. 15th, sold goods to Hari rupees 22,000. 17th, paid to Abhijit rupees 15,000. 20, received from Hari rupees 12,000. 25th January, paid rent to Amar rupees 6,000. 30th January, withdrew for personal use rupees 1 lakh. Rupees 10,000. So now we have to pass journal entries here. Mahesh is the owner of this business, so we have to write here in the books of Mahesh. Journal entries. First, we will solve the transactions in rough here. So, working notes. See the first transaction. First transaction is of started business with cash rupees 3 lakhs. Two accounts are involved here, cash account and capital account. Okay. Cash account is asset, so it is real account, and capital account is personal account. When we start business, from the point of view of business, cash comes into the business and rule says that debit what comes in, so cash account will be debited. Capital account is personal account, rule says that debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here owner's capital account is there and owner is the giver, so credit the giver. Cash account will be debited, capital account will be credited. This is the rough work. After practice you can pass journal entries directly also. I am explaining for you so that you can understand how to pass the journal entry. Now the second transaction, Mahesh the owner sold his personal car and invested rupees 1 lakh into the business. Here the owner sold his personal car. This transaction is not related to the business. So about sale of personal car we will not pass any entry. But Mahesh the owner invested rupees 1 lakh into the business after selling his car. So Mahesh invested rupees 1 lakh into the business. This should be the entry from the point of view of business. म्हणजे महेश या ओनरनी त्याची पर्सनल कार विकली आहे आणि ते पैसे धंद्यात इन्व्हेस्ट केलेत. त्यांनी पर्सनल कार विकली आहे याची काही एंट्री बिझनेसच्या अकाउंट्समध्ये होणार नाही. त्यांनी 1 लाख रुपीज बिझनेसमध्ये इन्व्हेस्ट केलेत ह्याची एंट्री होईल. पुन्हा एकदा त्यांनी 1 लाख रुपीज बिझनेसमध्ये इन्व्हेस्ट केलेत म्हणजेच कॅश इन्व्हेस्टेड इन टू बिझनेस which will be his additional capital. So same accounts will be involved, cash and capital, and same will be the effect like the above entry. Okay, because amount is invested into business. Now third, this is a working note for passing the journal entries. Now next entry, deposited into bank rupees 1,50,000. So two accounts will be involved here, bank account and cash account. Bank and cash. Bank is the personal account and rule says that debit the receiver. Bank is the receiver of money, so bank account will be debited. Now cash account, we are depositing cash into bank. Cash is real account and cash is going out from our business, so real accounts rule says that credit what goes out, so cash account will be credited. Understood? Now next entry means this is the January 1st entry, this is 2nd, this is 5th, January 5th, and this is 7th. I am correcting this. These are dates. Machinery purchased rupees 75,000. Two accounts will be involved. One is machinery account, second is cash account. Both are real accounts. Real accounts rule says that debit what comes in, credit what goes out. As we are purchasing machinery, machinery comes in, so machinery account will be debited, and cash goes out, so cash account will be credited. Next, purchased furniture from Shaha Traders rupees 12,000. Here party's name is given, Shaha Traders. Entry is of purchase, and for cash words are not here. So this is a credit transaction. So two accounts will be involved here. That is furniture account, as we are purchasing furniture, and Shaha Traders account, as we are purchasing furniture from Shaha Traders. Now furniture is real account and Shaha Traders is personal account. Real accounts rule says that debit what comes in, and here we are purchasing furniture, so furniture comes in, so furniture account will be debited. Second account is Shaha Traders account. Shaha Traders account is personal account, and rule of personal account says that debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here we are purchasing furniture from Shaha Traders, so Shaha Traders are givers. So rule says that credit the giver. So Shaha Traders account will be credited. Okay. Now 10th, goods purchased for rupees 15,000. This is a cash transaction, even though for cash words are not here in this transaction. This is a cash transaction because party's name is not given here, and ऑन क्रेडिट असंही आपल्याला सांगितलेलं नाही आहे. सो हे कॅश ट्रान्झॅक्शन आहे. सो टू अकाउंट्स विल बी इन्वॉल्ड ॲज वी आर पर्चेसिंग गुड्स. वन अकाउंट विल बी पर्चेसेस अकाउंट and other account will be cash account. Okay, purchases account is nominal account as it is our expense, and cash account is real account. Nominal accounts rule says that debit all expenses and losses, so we have to debit purchases account, and real accounts rule says that debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Here as we are purchasing goods, cash goes out from the business, so cash account will be credited. Now January 12th, goods costing rupees 30,000 purchased from Abhijit. Again here party's name is given, entry is of purchasing something, that is goods. So this is a credit transaction. For cash words are not here, so two accounts will be involved here. Purchases account, one account will be purchases account. No cash account is involved as it is a credit transaction. So with purchases, second account will be Abhijit's account, as we have purchased goods from Abhijit. Okay, purchases is nominal account, Abhijit's account is personal account. Nominal accounts rule says that debit all expenses and losses, so purchases account will be debited. Abhijit is the giver, and personal account rule says that credit the giver, so Abhijit's account will be credited. Now 15th Jan, sold goods to Hari rupees 22,000. Again party's name is given here, and for cash words are not mentioned in the transaction, so this is a credit transaction, and two accounts will be involved here. We are selling goods to Hari, so Hari's account and sales account. For selling goods we use sales account. Hari's account is personal account and sales account is nominal account as it is considered as our income. Personal accounts rule says that debit the receiver. We are selling goods to Hari, so we have to debit his account because he is the receiver. So Hari's account will be debited. And sales account, nominal account, rule says that debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and incomes. As this is our income, we have to credit sales account. Next transaction, 17th, paid to Abhijit rupees 15,000. See, in 12th transaction, we have purchased goods from Abhijit rupees 30,000, and from that 30,000 we are paying now 15,000 to Abhijit. This is a part payment. Okay, so two accounts will be involved. Abhijit account as we are paying amount to Abhijit, and cash account as we are paying cash. Cash is real account, Abhijit is personal account, and rule says that debit the receiver. Abhijit is the receiver of cash, so Abhijit's account will be debited. Cash goes out, and real accounts rule says that credit what goes out, so cash account will be credited. 20th Jan, received from Hari rupees 12,000. This is again part payment made by Hari. We have received a part payment from Hari because on 15th Jan we have sold goods to Hari on credit rupees 22,000. From that amount we are receiving rupees 12,000 from Hari now at 20th Jan. Okay, so two accounts will be involved, cash and Hari. Cash account is real account, Hari's account is personal account. Cash comes in, so cash account will be debited as debit what comes in. The rule says Hari's account is personal account. The rule says that debit the receiver, credit the giver. Hari is the giver of cash, so his account will be credited. Now 25th Jan, paid rent to Amar rupees 6,000. Here two accounts are involved, that is rent account and cash account. Amar is not important because this is a cash transaction. We are paying rent rupees 6,000 to Amar. Rent account is nominal account and it is our expense as we are paying rent. So rule says that debit all expenses and losses. Rent account will be debited. Cash account is real account. Cash is going out from our business as we are paying rent. The rule says that credit what goes out. Real accounts rule. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So cash account will be credited. And now last transaction of 30th Jan. Withdrew for personal use rupees 10,000. When the owner withdraws the amount, means cash or goods from business for personal use, it is to be considered as drawings. So one account will be drawings account. It is owners, that is Mahesh drawings account, and second account as he is withdrawing cash, cash account. Drawings account is related to owner, so it is a personal account. Cash account is real account, and rule says that this is Mahesh personal account, Mahesh drawings account. Okay, so rule says that debit the receiver. As he is withdrawing cash from business, he is the receiver, so his account will be debited. So drawings account will be debited, and cash goes out from the business. Real accounts rule says that credit what goes out, so cash account will be credited. Okay, this is our working for डिसाइडिंग डेबिट अँड क्रेडिट. ज्या वेळेला तुम्ही एक्सपर्ट होता, आता खरं तर एक्सपर्ट होण्याची वेळ आली आहे, जर तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिस केली असेल तर तुम्हाला असं डेबिट आणि क्रेडिट लिहून काढावं लागत नाही. डिरेक्टली तुम्ही जर्नल एंट्रीज पास करू शकता आणि तसंच करणं एक्सपेक्टेड आहे हळूहळू. पण फॉर बेटर अंडरस्टँडिंग आय एम एक्सप्लेनिंग यू how to decide debit and credit of accounts in every transaction. Okay, so now let's pass journal entries one by one. First entry will be of January 1st. We all know that we have to write the account debited first and then we will write the account credited. Okay, so first entry is cash account debit to capital account. So cash account debit, the amount given is rupees 3 lakhs to capital account. Amount credited is rupees 3 lakhs, and the narration being business started or being the business started or being started business, anything you can write. This is the first entry. Now January 2nd, They told us that on 2nd January, Mahesh, the owner, sold his personal car and invested rupees 1 lakh into business. This is his additional capital invested into business. Again, the entry is same because he has invested cash into business. So, cash account debit to capital account. Narration, additional capital invested, additional cash invested म्हणू शकतो. Capital by selling personal car. Okay, this will be the narration and the amount is 1 lakh. This is the second transaction, second journal entry passed by us on 2nd January. Now on 5th January, deposited into bank rupees 1,50,000. So two accounts are involved here, that is bank and cash. We have already decided debit and credit. So the entry will be bank account debit to cash account. Bank account is debited by 1,50,000 and cash account will be credited by 1,50,000, and the narration, amount deposited into bank. नंतर आपल्याला या अमाऊंटची टोटल करायची आहे सगळ्यात खाली, त्यामुळे ही जी रेष आहे ती फक्त पर्टिक्युलर कॉलममध्ये असणार आहे, लक्षात ठेवा. 7th Jan, मशिनरी परचेस्ड रुपीज 75,000. सो मशिनरी अकाउंट विल बी डेबिटेड अँड कॅश अकाउंट विल बी क्रेडिटेड. मशिनरी अकाउंट डेबिट in debit column 75,000 to cash account. Writing journal, that is passing journal entries, is very easy if you can decide debit and credit. So deciding debit and credit is the important part in this. Machinery account debit to cash account, being machinery purchased. being हा शब्द लिहायला कंपल्सरी नाही आहे, मी कधी लिहिते कधी नाही लिहिते, ॲज पर युअर प्रेफरन्स यू कॅन राईट इट ऑर नॉट. नाव 8th, on 8th January, purchase furniture from Shaha Traders rupees 12,000. So we are purchasing furniture. Furniture account will be debited and Shaha Traders account will be credited. Amount is 12,000. Furniture purchased on credit. Now 10th, goods purchased for rupees 15,000. As we are purchasing goods, purchases account will be debited. To cash account, because this is a cash transaction. We have discussed everything while deciding debit and credit. Goods purchased, you have to use purchases account or sales account in case of only purchase or sale of goods, not in purchase or sale of asset. हे लक्षात ठेवा सगळ्यांनी. Now 12th Jan, goods costing rupees 30,000 purchased from Abhijit. We have purchased goods costing rupees 30,000 from Abhijit on 12th January. So entry will be purchases account debit to Abhijit's account. So I have to use another pen now. My pen is not working. So the entry is purchases account debit 30,000 to Abhijit's account. Narration is goods purchased on credit. Okay, so this is the entry of 12th Jan. Now next entry, 15th January 15th. Sold goods to Hari rupees 22,000. So Hari's account and sales account entry will be Hari's account debit to sales account, and the amount is rupees 22,000. Hari's account is debited by 22,000. Sales account will be credited by 22,000, and the narration is goods sold on credit. Okay, this will be the narration. Now 17th Jan. Paid to Abhijit rupees 15,000. So Abhijit's account will be debited and cash account will be credited. And the amount paid is 15,000. This is a part payment made. Now January 20, received from Hari rupees 12,000. So cash account will be debited as we are receiving the cash to Hari's account. We are receiving rupees 12,000. So cash account will be debited by rupees 12,000 and Hari's account will be credited by rupees 12,000. Cash received or part payment received असंही म्हणू शकतो आपण. Cash received. Narration is a short description of that transaction. Now January 25th. Paid rent to Amar rupees 6,000. So rent account will be debited. Rent account debit 6,000 in debit column to cash account. In credit column 6,000 as cash account is credited. Being rent paid, नुसतं रेंट पेड असंही म्हणू शकता तुम्ही. And now 30th Jan, withdrew for personal use rupees 10,000. So drawings account will be debited. Cash withdrawn for personal use. This will be the narration. Now the remaining work is of making total. So here to make the total, I will not add these items. You have to add all the amounts in debit column, that is these amounts plus these amount, and write the total here, and then total of credit column amounts and write the total here. Okay, you have to do the remaining work. That's all for today.